Small space dribbling, level 4. Now, if you've been through the previous levels, you know I always like to warm up with a fingertip drill. It's always important. So what I want you to do, just using your fingertips, is make a circle clockwise, get to the bottom, and then go anti-clockwise back the other way. And just repeat that, keeping nice straight arms, fingertips only. Try not to use your palms. We will warm our hands up a little bit now. These are called basketball jumping jacks. So what you'll do, you'll jump out, bring the ball over your head, and as the ball comes back in, I want you to bounce it, catch, out, bounce, catch. Okay, and just build it up from there, get as fast as you can. Really give that ball a good pound into the ground, so I want to warm your hands up and catch it with using a nice strong grip. We'll perform some body wraps now. So you're going to go in a clockwise motion, just around this way, just like that. Okay, what we're going to do, you're going to do 5 in a clockwise motion, but while you're doing them, I want you jumping back and forth, okay? So like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you get to the 5th one, I then want you to stop, and you're going to go anti-clockwise, and then I want you to jump side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you'll stop. Then you go back to the forwards ones, clockwise, jumping back and forth, and just keep on alternating in between those two sequences. I need you in a nice wide stance for this one. What we're going to do are some ball flips. So I'm going to start with the ball in my right hand. I'm going to flip the ball up, not too high. As the ball's up, I want you to come around, bring your hand back in between your legs, underneath, and you've got to try and catch the ball. Okay, then you stay in that position, you flip it up, you've got to bring your hand back around and catch it, okay? So try not to let the ball bounce. So it looks like this. You know what to do. Switch it over now. Try it with your left hand. Corkscrews and crossovers. What a corkscrew is, it's another body wrap. Or what you'll do, you go around your shin, waist, head, waist, shin. Okay, so that's your sequence for your corkscrew. As soon as you get to the bottom, I want you to do 10 short, sharp crossovers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back into your corkscrew. Shin, waist, head, waist, shin, back into my crossovers. Just repeat that process. You'll need a little bit of space with this one because we're going to be jumping laterally. So what we're going to do, we're going to be balancing on one foot when you're at each side, okay? So I'm jumping off my left because I'm going to be jumping to the right. So you'll start, you're going to jump, stay balanced on your right foot. I want you to do 2 body wraps and then 2 dribbles. 1, 2, 1, 2. Jump back over the other side, staying balanced. 2 body wraps, 1, 2 bounces. Back to the other side. Then just keep on repeating, going back and forth in that sequence. Five dribbles, 1 plank is what we're going to do with this one. This dribble height, I want you nice and high. See if you can dribble up around your shoulder height. Okay, so I want you 5 nice high dribbles. So 1, 3, 4, 5. Now on the 5th one, as it comes down, I want you to pin it to the ground. Like that. I just want you to go out into a plank position. Straight, like that. Try and keep your back straight. Come up, grab the ball. Over to my left side, 5 high pounds. Pin it, plank, jump. Now to the opposite side, and just keep repeating back left to right. You'll need a bit of space again with this one. What you're going to do is 3 hops forward, okay? A narrow stance. Okay, feet just about hip width apart. So I want you to do 3 jumps, but when you land at each one, I just want you to pound the ball hard on the ground, okay? 2 hands. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then I want you to turn to your right, dribble with your right hand, and just do a retreat dribble back to your starting position. About 3 dribbles. Let's square up. I do 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Now I'll turn to my left and I'll dribble backwards with my left hand back to that starting position. Back to the middle. Just keep repeating back and forth. When you do this one, when I say the crossovers, what I mean by that is I want you short, sharp ones, okay? So just in around your kneecaps, just try and keep it in between there, just using your fingertips. Short little ones like that. What I need you to do, you'll try and come forward about probably 2 meters. I want you walking forward while you're doing those short, sharp little crossovers. Okay, you'll get to the end spot. We're just going to put the ball through our legs as we go back to the starting position. Then repeat, crossovers. Back into my reverse sliders, just keep going back and forth in that sequence. Now we'll move on to our dribble series with a little bit more focus just on our dribble. Okay, what we're going to do is work in our crossovers. But when you cross, I want you to do a shuffle at the same time. So you're going to have to give it a little bit more of a little bit more power than your standard crossover. So I want you to pound it, little shuffle, bring it out to the opposite side. Okay, so all it is, you're going to have one dribble at the side, straight back into a crossover, shuffle across, regain it, one dribble, straight back into your crossover. It looks like this. We will add another level on now, what we just did in that first sequence. So what you're going to do, one dribble at the side, but I want you to do 6 small crossovers, and then on the 6th one, the ball will end up back on your outside hand, and that's what I want you to do, that shuffle and cross. Regain the dribble, one bounce, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that ends up back in my outside hand. I cross over and shuffle across, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See the ball ends up in my outside hand. I cross it over. I do that shuffle. 1 bounce. 6 crossovers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I cross over again with that shuffle. Regain the dribble and repeat. Just keep on shifting back and forth. We will work on our low dribble now. Need you in a nice wide stance. Go down nice and low, nice and athletic, not a hunchback, arch your back and your chest up. So what I want you to do are some fingertip dribbling. Try and keep it as low as you can. So you're just going to make a figure of 8 out in front, okay? So I'll start with my right hand, I'll bring it around. When it gets to the middle, I take over with my left hand. I do the outside, it gets back to the middle, use my right hand, okay? So just keep it alternating between hands and try and make a nice figure of 8. And try and bring the ball out as wide as you can. We will work a little combination on this one. You're going to step forward and then you're going to do 1, 2, 3, dribbles through the leg, come back and do the opposite side, okay? So best I'll just do a demonstration, it's easy. So I'm going to dribble with my right and then I'll step through with my opposite foot. So I'll step through with my left, but 3 between the leg dribbles. 1, 2, 3. Okay, see the ball ends up on my opposite side. And then I'll just do the opposite way. So I'm going to be dribbling with my left. Now I'll step through with my right, 3 dribbles, and it'll end up on the opposite side. In and outs. That's what this dribble is called. So what you do, while you're dribbling, I want you to fake that you're going to the opposite way in which your hand is your dribbling. So if I'm dribbling right, you're going to fake to go left, okay? So you're going to push the ball, but I want you to just be able to control the ball and bring it back to that starting position, okay? So so you see my hand just rolls over the ball and just pushes it back the other way. Bring it back to this side, cross it over, and then you'll do your left, okay? So you'll just alternate between left and right, but make sure you take a step as you use that in and out move, okay? In and out, come back, cross, back to my other side, in and out, back, cross it over, back to my left. Just repeat that side to side. These ones are called a push-pull. What it is you're making a front crossover, similar to a front crossover. So you'll start out on this side, you'll be pushing the ball this way, but instead of going through to the other hand, you're going to bring your hand around, meet the ball, and bounce it back the opposite way, okay? So it looks like this. And make sure you're creating a nice V. What I want you to do is 6 push pulls, but on the 6th one, when it comes back to this side, I want you to then actually perform a crossover and go to the opposite hand. You'll get a dribble, and then you'll do your 6 push pulls on the left hand, and then cross it over on the 6th one. It looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Crossover. I'll do my 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Crossover, and repeat. Now we are going to put those 2 previous combinations that you just did, we're going to put them together, okay? So it'll be an in and out, a push pull, and then a cross, okay? So start on my right, step, I do my in and out, I do my push pull, now a cross, and I'm back to the other side. Dribble with my left, I'm going to step with my right, in and out, push pull, and then cross. Okay, so in and out, push pull, cross. Just keep on alternating between left and right. Now it's combination time. We're going to put together 3 of the dribbles that we've just learned through this level. A basic one, we're going to pound at the side, our crossovers, and then those step throughs that we just did in the previous sequence. Okay, 4 dribbles at the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, straight into 4 crossovers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you'll use that step through for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, ball ends up at my right side every single time. So this one we'll just do our right, and then in the next one we'll do our left, okay? So side dribble 4, front cross 4, step through for 4, okay? And just repeat that process. You know what to do now. 4, 4 and 4, switch it over to your left side.